Today I'm going to be doing some measurements for these solar fairy lights. I recently purchased online, and these are from Selarlyt, I think is how it's pronounced. But I wanted to give you the measurements of the little solar panel that it comes with, the length of the part that is designed to go into the ground, and then also the length from the solar panel to the first light, so you know exactly how far away you can end up putting it. So first of all, let's do the solar panel. I'm just going to do the whole block. It's going to be a little over 4 inches, about 4 1/8. Width on this is going to be about 3 5/8 or so on the width on that. Thickness on this is going to be only about maybe 1/2 inch or so. Now let's go the full height of this. It's going to be about 8.5 inches. The part that they do design to go into the ground, it's going to be right around 5 inches. Now here's what I feel is the more important part. Is going to be the lead, right? So how far is it from the solar panel till you get to the first light onto this? So it is kind of got another thing wrapped here. So let me go ahead and undo that, as I really feel like personally that, getting the measurements on that is going to be pretty important, as like how far away from the actual solar panel can you be with the light. So I'm just going to unwrap this. You can see it is definitely a decent ways. And there's going to be the end where it goes from the wire to the fairy light wire. And then the first bulb is actually going to be right there, which I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. You'd have to have it in the dark, but I'm just going to turn it on just so you can kind of see. Let me pick a different mode. I think that's solid on, so that makes it a little bit easier to see that. So I'm just going to measure from here, and I'm just going to pull right along this wire here. And our first light is 82 inches, so almost 7 foot between the solar panel itself and the first light. So the first light here. And then the distance between the lights, so I want to give you that as well. That's going to be right at 3.5 inches. And let's see if it's the same moving forward. Looks like about 4 inches. The first one's 3.5, and then you got 4 inches from there to there all the way through. Now since these are fairy lights, it's going to be really, really small wire that's on here. That does also mean that these are going to get tangled up pretty easily. So you will need to be careful with these getting tangled, especially, when you unwrap them or when you go to rewrap them. Just make sure you use the twist tie that it came with, or wrap it around something to make it a little bit easier to function and to use.